With companies such as ExxonMobil claiming to be on the path to sustainability and environmentally friendliness, yet only spending less than 0.5% of their revenue on clean energy makes us wonder how many other companies are doing this and how are they getting away with this. Now, energy companies' greenwashing remains one of the largest factors in not being able to fight climate change and enacting policy to mitigate climate change. Now, the purpose of my research was to see how combating climate change has been complicated due to energy corporations' greenwashing in the United States. Greenwashing is the practice of making an unsubstantiated or misleading claim about the environmental benefits of a product, service, technology, or company practice. Now, environmental policy statements are not required by law, meaning they can fib just as much as they want to. Now, 100 companies are responsible for 71% of global emissions since 1988, with the top 10 of them being energy gas companies, meaning that they contribute to a large amount of carbon emissions, which is why I'm choosing to focus on energy companies' greenwashing. We can see that it's been proven that appearing more environmentally friendly is beneficial to a brand with little risk, according to Journal of Business and Technical Communication. I conducted research by analyzing the effects of greenwashing on the environment, such as the amount of carbon emissions due to energy companies misleading customers, and a demonstration of such companies' greenwashing. Research methodologies include but are not limited to mixed methods like data conduction, case studies, data analysis, interpretation, observations, and archival research. Now we can see that according to this graph by Bloomberg News, it shows that companies are spending billions on oil and gas and only a small fraction of that on low carbon emissions. Along with that, they're spending millions on lobbying and branding. Now, this is because energy companies claim to be brand positive, but have not spent money on it. Now, studies show that greenwashing does have an effect on consumers, and they are likely to believe that if a customer claims that they are environmentally friendly. Now, this dissuades consumers from investigating into the environmental policy so that they can spend more efforts on lobbying to further their even more environmentally friendly causes, such as getting away with regulations. Now, a graph by the U.S. Environment Protection Agency shows that carbon dioxide makes up 65% of greenhouse gas emissions. This is important because a large amount of these energy companies rely on carbon dioxide and methane, which contribute a large amount to climate change because it increases the global temperature. Overall, the scope of the study calls into question policy that can mitigate this. We can see that Biden has made tangible claims and claims that they will be carbon-free by 2050, and it has been aligned with the Paris Agreement. Now, sustainability is no longer just a branding exercise. It is now legally required by the US and due to Biden's administration, which overall leads to a more positive outcome for combating climate change. Lobbying prevents tangible change, which is why we must prevent greenwashing. And to prevent greenwashing, we must hold these companies more accountable through more regulations. We'll do just that.